Connectivity is a must in our digitized world, but how to ensure that it works both easily and safe? Ngena has built a connectivity platform and says we provide secure connectivity services for any location in the world. How to do this and adjust in times of a pandemic crisis? This is what I would like to talk about with the CEO. My name is Ralf Czepanski. Welcome. Bart de Graaf, are we blessed or spoiled by the unlimited opportunities of being connected?
If you look into the data flows that are happening, the edge, the IoT, the fog, all the cloud computing that we're doing, there is a host of opportunity that are waiting for us. And as data is the new currency in the digital world, it's only more opportunity that we can be steering.
Chance and challenge for you, but I guess it's not that easy to make it look like it's easy.
That's actually true. Right, the network is a very complex area. Actually, it's one of the bigger faults people make, to underestimate the complexity of just easily making things into software. And that's also where the origin of our company sits, because we invested a lot in bridging between what is needed of the network and how do I create automatically the ability to create such complexity. And our role in the industry is to simplify networks. This is why for us, when we build networks, it's like shopping online.
Give us an example of what your clients want and need.
What they want is they want to get rid of all the technical specificness. They don't want the hassle or the lock-in of technology. They want something that is easy to use, simplified, and matches to what actually their business outcome is. And what they need is the flexibility to change, something that speaks the language of their applications, something that moves with the business. They need to be there where their business happens, and they can't afford to be anywhere restrictive in what the technology can or cannot do. Think about the availability of data is different on when you're doing a TV recording, or if you're having a hospital conversation, or if you're just hosting a guest Wi-Fi in a shop. All these things have different requirements, but they use the same thing. They've got a network in common, and they don't want to be restricted. I
guess the more service is chosen, does it mean the more insecure it becomes?
Actually, no. So surely the attack surface, as you call it, would change, and it does change. But you already change by doing software definition on top of a network. You're always making it more secure just by putting in more of the abstraction layer and the security features. And there's a big trend going on in how to combine security and network into a single framework. It's called the SASE framework. That has been in the cornerstone of our company since the beginning. Since we started building the platform, we had security in mind. And our teaming with Cisco gives us access to a lot of research and development. So we actually feel security is one of the most important things that we bring into the mix of opening connectivity.
In this pandemic times, home office has become much more important. Which challenges come along with that?
Well, the biggest challenge that happened very quickly is that none of us were prepared for this, right? Also, the networks were not prepared. So we've seen outages, we've seen delays, and the industry did the only right thing. They started patching quickly. So they used software to create a connection between home offices and the enterprise networks. Now it's time to make this a more structural thing, because in my opinion, and a lot of people agree with me, that the change into working from home is going to be more structural. Our solutions therefore fix a more stable long-term solution where we are not trying to connect people into the network, but we're bringing the corporate network into the homes of people so that all the security, all the abilities that you need, and all the access to specific corporate applications can be safeguarded without disruptions of your kids doing the internet, for instance.
You say we offer connectivity service to any location in the world. Is that an expensive promise?
Well, yes, it is. But the good thing is we've already paid for it. Our company invested a lot in creating a global presence, and we are using local telco champions to create the last mile connection. If it is in Taiwan, China, US, or Chile, we have the connection to the last people's home already catered for. So using that investment and making our capability as a service, we start bringing a consumable rate, regardless of the size of your company. So for us, the address that we connect to is important. You don't need to be a big company. You need to be a company that has a need of connectivity to be a client of Ngena.
Bart de Graaf, thank you very much. And thank you for joining us, and see you next time.
Every business needs it, no matter the size. Every person wants it, wherever they are, and it keeps growing. Data. It moves everywhere, accumulates, getting bigger. This is the network, with all its traffic. And then it goes up to the cloud, where applications start the processing. In a very complex environment, data fights to get the best route in processing. A solution emerges, driven by the Internet of Things and intelligent applications living in the multi-cloud. Our clients will need to transform and need your support. Are you ready to ride the SD wave with us? ngena is already riding it, constantly adapting to your clients' needs. Are you ready to accelerate your sales? ngena is on it. The SD wave adapted to your clients' needs. ngena Konnektivitäts-Plattform as a service.